Look who's back with us. She's out of her box, out in the fresh air again.
Fresh air. I was in really, really fresh air, but now I'm in a city.
But you were stuck in a box.
Yep. It was a box of sorts.
Well, we're here for one more, I think, video from How the West Was Won. We're going to do rock and roll, and then after that, we're going to do Houses of the Holy. At least that's the plan. Doesn't always go according to plan, but you never know. It might actually this time. I always like to thank our patrons.
You lovely people who insist that I wear better headphones. The real purity of the music will come through that way. Maybe I just need to pop them on there.
Thank you, you lovely subscribers. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed yet, just click the little button. It would help us out a lot.
It's just a button.
And a very special thank you to our patrons. We couldn't do this without you, and we really appreciate you. Thank you so much. And if you haven't checked out our Patreon yet, the link is in the description. Please check it out. We have extra videos there, if you like, and other perks as well. Oh, and on our Patreon, we're going to start doing some bootlegs. So a lot of people have been saying, you got to do these bootlegs. So we're going to start listening to bootleg recordings of Zeppelin live. Just here and there, just picking out some good ones that sound good. Because the Zeppelin community loves their bootlegs.
Yeah.
Those of you who leave your comments, those are very interesting to us and we really enjoy them. So please keep doing that. We love the comments, and the likes certainly help us, and share our videos wherever you want. And those are the kind of things that'll help us out. All right, so now that that is done, we may proceed.
So what is this one again?
Long Beach Arena from 1972. We're going to listen to Rock and Roll Live, which I don't believe we have ever done yet. We've listened to the Foo Fighters. You can check out our video of Rock and Roll that we did. It's time for rock and roll.
Ready.
Kind of sounds like there's two guitars, but there isn't. I can't help but move when this comes on. Solo time. Lay it on us, Jimmy.
It's a good ramp up.
Carry me back.
that's cool.
That was cool.
Bonzo.
That made me break out in a sweat. That is perfectly paced. That song, especially live, that would be a perfectly paced one for me.
Now later, it's interesting, that becomes a concert opener, I believe, as opposed to a concert closer. But it works either way. It's that kind of a song. It's just like, oh, this is a jump up and down song. And it's not super long. They don't have to go on for 10 minutes, so it's a good way to warm people up or rock them out on the way out the door.
So you keep rocking. Yeah.
What do you think of it versus studio? Does it remind you of the Cadillac commercial still?
Yes.
But not as much.
I purposely blanked that from my imagination this go round. Instead, just let the vibe of the live, you know? Because the studio version is the one I think they play in the commercials.
Yes.
So this is, you know, it's the same song, different vibe, which I appreciate.
It's amazing it's just 4 of them, and only 3 of them are playing an instrument. So they get a very full sound given that.
That's just an anthem song. Can you imagine like having that as your like high school anthem? Like if you're going out to do a basketball game or football game, and like that's what they play as you're coming out into the field. I need to go blot my face.
That should wrap up How the West Was Won. We had to skip some of the stuff on there because it's songs that we haven't listened to yet, some of it.
Well, we'll go back and touch upon
We'll probably touch upon it when we go into those studio versions. We'll probably throw in some of these live versions that are on this album.
Yeah. This is a good album for live stuff, to really, really enjoy it live. I'm glad that we're doing the studio and then live, though. Yeah,
but then I'm saving the Madison Square Garden concert, which everybody wants us to do in 1973.
Easy. No. I'll do a party, like a pajama party.
Sure, we'll wear pajamas, whatever. But my point was I haven't been sprinkling those into other videos. I've been saving all of those 73 Madison Square Garden performances so we could just listen to them by themselves as opposed to throwing them in when we do a studio version.
Right. Makes sense.
Because that seems to have a special place in a lot of people's hearts. But I'm talking about future. That's coming.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for that.
Yeah.
But next time we see you, you'll probably be doing Houses of the Holy.
I'm ready for that. Thank you guys for being so patient while I was away. Yeah, I appreciate that. I felt the love, even long distance. I felt the love.
That's nice. Yeah. Okay, that about wraps it up for that one. Cha-ching. See you guys.